Is Lamine Yamal being destroyed at 17 to save Barcelona? Lamine Yamal just hit 100 professional games at 17 years old. And this is not impressive. This is not even normal. This is terrifying. Instead of celebrating, we should be asking, is Barcelona destroying Lamine Yamal to save their business? Look at his limping during warm-ups last month. See these declining sprint metrics in the Champions League. And if you remember Pedri, Ansu Fati, Gavi, you already know how this ends. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly why Yamal's career might be half as long as it should be. Before we move forward, hit that subscribe button if you love football. It's May 2025, and 17-year-old Lamine Yamal has already played 4,463 minutes across 54 club matches this season, plus another 12 games for Spain. That's one game every 4 days for a teenager. To put this in perspective, Messi played just 9 matches with 234 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo had 19 appearances, less than a third of Yamal's workload. Even the prodigy Mbappé had fewer than 35 games when he was 17. As Barcelona coach Hansi Flick admitted himself, he plays every single minute of every game. Not exactly subtle, is he? So the question isn't if this will impact him, but when and how badly. Barca's history of burning out its wunderkinds proves this isn't an isolated case. Remember Pedri? At just 18, he played 73 matches in 298 days, basically one every 4 days. And he got a 100-day hamstring injury that kicked off a cycle he's still battling. Then there's Gavi. After 27 straight games for Spain, his body gave out with ACL tear, 10 months out as a teenager. And the most heartbreaking of all, Ansu Fati. Once considered Messi's true heir, he suffered 13 separate injuries, losing 644 days of his career. And at just 22, he's now a shadow of what he could have been. This isn't a coincidence. It's a pattern. But why would Barcelona risk their most valuable asset? 2 words: financial crisis. With 1.45 billion euros of debt in 2025 and strict La Liga salary caps, Barcelona can't afford established stars. A CIES report reveals 38% of Barca's squad is under 21, far above the European average of 12%. They're fielding children against men because their financial mismanagement left them no alternative. They're gambling everything on academy product, with Yamal now the crown jewel carrying the burden. But the worst part? Barcelona knows exactly what they're doing, and I can prove it. When you're 17, your body is still under construction. Yamal has grown 3 centimeters and gained 7 kilograms of muscle this season alone. When you subject a still-developing body to elite professional demands, you guarantee an injury. This isn't my opinion. It's a medical fact. Michael Owen, once the fastest striker in England, put it bluntly. He was cooked by 22 from overuse. His explosive pace, exactly like Yamal's greatest weapon, was the first thing to disappear. The scary part? Barcelona's medical team already knows Yamal is breaking down. They've reduced his training by 40%. Just to keep him available for matches. That's right, they're no longer even developing him. They're just trying to squeeze every last dropout before the inevitable collapse. Now, there are 2 clear sides to this story. Let me lay them out, and you tell me which one you believe. Side 1. Barcelona is systematically destroying Lamine Yamal. And this is the evidence. Opponents target him ruthlessly. Remember that Espanyol derby where they hunted him like prey? That red card came after repeated fouls specifically aimed at Yamal. They're hunting him down like prey. And Barcelona's response? Get back out there, kid. After Barcelona's Champions League exit to Inter Milan, club sources revealed Yamal trained alone the next day, replaying missed chances in his mind. At 17, he's already carrying the weight of Barcelona's redemption. Even Spain's coach De La Fuente admitted they know the risk but don't care. Football is football. If it has to happen, It will happen. He played because he had to play, and there's no more debate. We know we're risking his health, but we're doing it anyway. Comment right now with #SaveYamal if you think this is football malpractice, or maybe you believe. Side 2. Barcelona has this all under control. Their defenders say their high-tech innovation hub monitors every sprint, every heartbeat with WIMU devices. Modern cryotherapy, hypoxic training, and personalized nutrition plans are game changers that past generations didn't have. Yamal has gained 10 kilograms of muscle and now has the physique of a 22-year-old. One Reddit defender put it this way: with proper training, nutrition, and recovery at Barcelona's facilities, he will be fine. These comparisons ignore modern science. Yamal himself maintains remarkable composure. Before El Clasico, cameras caught him casually flipping water bottles in the tunnel, the mark of a teenager unfazed by pressure. The kid's got ice in his veins. I'll give him that. His own words are telling. Pressure doesn't exist. It's all in your head. You just have to focus on enjoying it. The kid's mentally tough. I'll give him that. But here's what most analysis misses about Barcelona's previous burnout cases. Pedri's hamstring issues weren't solely about minutes. Sports medicine experts point to his specific biomechanical profile and rushed rehabilitation as major contributing factors. Gavi's ACL tear came from a traumatic landing in one specific match against Georgia, not purely from accumulated fatigue. And Fati's nightmare began with a meniscus tear during a halftime substitute appearance. Dr. Kugat later identified the rehabilitation program, not just the initial injury, as the critical failure. So why does this matter for Yamal? It matters because his physical profile is actually more robust than all three. His hamstring and ankle issues have been grade 1, minor. His recovery times are measured in days, not months. This is why Barcelona's approach is so frustrating. They have a player who might be physically capable of handling more minutes, but instead of properly building him up over the years, they're throwing him into the deep end to save their financial skin. But there's one positive sign. Barcelona declined the 2025 Club World Cup to give their young players a summer break. It's something, at least. So here's my final verdict. Barcelona is gambling with fire. The science is clear. The precedent is clear. The warning signs are already showing in Yamal's performance data. This summer is make or break. If they strengthen and reduce his minutes next season, he might still have the career he deserves. But if they force another 4,000-plus minute season on him, we'll be making what could have been documentaries about Lamine Yamal for decades to come. I want to know your take. Comment below with one thing Barcelona should do right now to protect Yamal. Should they cap his minutes? Sign experienced players? Force mandatory rest periods? Hit subscribe for more deep dives. And remember, sometimes loving your club means calling them out when they're wrong. See you in the next one.